There are 5 secrets to being a great interviewer. These secrets empower you to maximize your effectiveness in hiring the right people for the right roles. The first secret: know what you want before you start interviewing. Understand the purpose of the role and know the intended outcomes for the role and what people need to produce to be successful. Also, detail the core functions of the role and who the candidate needs to be, what competencies they need to show up with, and what the right behaviors, values, and belief systems are for that role. The second secret: use an interviewing guide. Use a work history questionnaire that gives you all of the right questions you need to ask, like a template or a format, or use a values-based behavioral interviewing guide. The third secret: get yourself mentally prepared to conduct the interview. Many of us are doing 15 things in an hour, and then we rush out to do an interview, or we do an interview on the run, in our car, or in a coffee shop. We're not present and we're not listening. So we either have a superficial conversation and make a quick decision based on a few things we've heard and many things we didn't or didn't want to hear. Then afterward, we regret it. So it's important to be present, be in a quiet place, in a frame of mind, and be ready to listen. And most importantly, be ready to hear. The fourth secret: listen from a place of curiosity and open-mindedness. You've already defined the role, you know what the core functions are, and now you listen from: does this person have the core competencies, the values, the work history, the attitude, the belief system, and the skills we need for a person to do this job and do this job right? What's most important to listen for is who is the person, what can they do, and what do they want to do. You don't need to hear yes to every question you ask. With 50 million millennials coming into the workforce, in almost all cases, they'll need some level of training. So what you're really listening for are core competencies, values, attitudes, and beliefs about themselves and about the work they do. Sure, some of the eco-boomers need training in people readiness, and that's also something you need to listen for. The key is listening. 70% of the interview is you listening. If you're talking more than 30%, you're not interviewing. The fifth secret is to build a relationship with the candidate. At the end of the interview, let the candidate know that you'll get back to them in a specific period of time with an answer and/or next steps. Then when they leave, go through the checklist and debrief within an hour so you don't forget anything that was really important. Spend at least 10 minutes reflecting on how you experienced the candidate and how their answers compared to what the role really needs. To recap, the 5 secrets of being a great interviewer are: 1. Begin with the end in mind. 2. Use your interviewing guide. 3. Be present. 4. Listen from a place of curiosity. 5. Let the candidate know where they stand. At the end of the interview, it's important to spend time evaluating how the interview went and be very clear on: does this candidate fit what you need? What's the candidate's match fit score? If you want to know more about being an exceptional interviewer, download our free guide, Secrets to Exceptional Interviewing. Click here now for your free guide.